Hey Homo sapiens and Marbites, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back any new watchers or subscribers. I am Rogue Marby Scott, and well, yes, I haven't recorded a video in a long while. And although you've seen like 3 makeup looks that I've put up recently, well, at the end of September, beginning of October, those videos were recorded in the summer just because a lot of stuff was going down. But today I'm going to be testing out some new products for you guys, and I'm going to create a look. And the products that I'm using today are, I am using stuff from indie brands today, and I did like I don't know if it's a big shop, but I did a big, well, yeah, it was big enough for me. But so I'm going to be using stuff from Beauty Bakerie, and what I got was, I got the Sweet Glaze setting spray, I got the flour, I got the Insta Bake foundation and the concealer. Then I got the Coffee and Cocoa bronzer palette or highlighter palette, and also I got the it's a lip kit. It's, what's the lip kit called? Sugar Lips? No, it's not called Sugar Lip Scrub. It's Cake Pop Lippies. I was recommended to get, oh, what was it? Cake Pop with apron? I don't know. So basically I messaged Beauty Bakerie on Twitter, and they actually got back to me, which was a bit of a surprise to me because I don't really hear of brands getting back to you, especially when this brand is quite big now. It's an indie brand and they're really big. I've heard about them for so many years now. Well, 2018, that's when I first was introduced to them. They're bigger than the indie brands that I'm working with, so I wasn't really expecting any representatives or the team to get back to me on that tweet, but they did, and they suggested something. But because I had already made my order, I didn't want to overspend because I'm on a budget at the moment, because I'm on a budget. Anyway, I've already prepped my skin with a primer, and the primer that I am using today is homemade. So basically I'm trying to like take bits and pieces from the best primers that I've ever used and combine them in one. And I'm not a scientist, I'm not a chemist or whatever, but I've conducted my own spray where I'm able to put that on, and you know what, it works wonders for me. Like, my makeup stays on literally the whole day, and if I use it on top afterwards as a setting spray, it's not budging nowhere. I can sleep in it and wake up and my makeup is still there, which, you know what, maybe I should just get hooked up with a makeup brand one day. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go into the tutorial. Well, not tutorial. We're gonna get myself looking from this to this, and yeah, there might be a tutorial. So I did want to use a whole full face using Beauty Bakerie, but because Jolie Beauty, who I am affiliated with, have brought out a new palette, the Sorceress palette, clearly I had to buy that and not the eyeshadow from Beauty Bakerie. So if you want to see this, I will talk about this later on in the video. And yeah, let's get on to first impressions of Beauty Bakerie. Why am I so many years late? So going on to the Beauty Bakerie website, they do have a foundation matching analyst, I don't know. They do have a foundation matching service where you just kind of go through all the makeups that you might be using, so the foundations, and they will kind of match closely enough to what you wore before wearing them. So I use NW55 in the MAC Studio Fluid normally, and I will lighten that down with concealer depending on the weather. And so my shade in the Beauty Bakerie Insta Bake is 311W, just for reference for you guys. Don't think because you can see me on camera that you're going to be the same shade as me. Yeah, lighting. So I'm going to pump this in, and I have used this well, no, I haven't used it before. I've opened it just to see what the consistency is, and the consistency is very liquidy. It's kind of like, why are my phone and computer and iPad all going off at once? But yeah, it's very liquidy. So I've just used one pump, and I'm going to go over this side of my face first, and then we'll finish off. So I do think I'm going to need more than one pump to do the whole of my one side that I'm doing. So just going in there, or I could just do this. I don't know. So this foundation, like it says Instabake and whatnot, but whatever. So I like the coverage of this foundation so far, and I can see that it is full coverage like it does say on the packaging and in the notes. And it's given me like, can you see that, like it's very glossy, it's nice, it's natural looking for me. I mean, it's very full, like I can feel it on there, but it's not a bother. I think once it dries down completely and I set it and everything, I'm gonna be happy with wearing this. However, I don't want to over powder my face because I'm just loving this like glossy look. I've never really seen a glossy look like this before unless I've used cream foundations, and I really don't like cream foundations. This is really nice looking. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Now I'm looking at this concealer and I think I might have chosen a concealer a little too light for me, but we're gonna use it anyway because I say so. So I'm just gonna put some hair. And hair. Oh, this has got a lot of product on it, doesn't it? I'm gonna put some just around my eye hair. Can I just say, I'm already loving this concealer already. The fact that the wand, if you can see, the wand is really big and it holds a lot of product, and I hate having to keep dipping in. But yeah, that is, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do is leave my eye bits first, and I'm going to blend the other stuff first. I'm not blend too much. To create a shape. I'm actually feeling this. I don't know. I'm like, why do my cheeks look so big? Ugh. And I forgot to mention, I'm really sick at the moment, so here I've got a bit of swelling, so I've got to be really gentle there. And I have gastroenteritis, and I have I have complications with that. I mean, typically gastroenteritis, you don't really get complications, but I have had some complications, so I've had to be off work. And to be honest, I don't think I should be doing makeup, but I'm being very sanitary right now, so everything that I am using I'm going to be spraying with alcohol afterwards, just so that I don't reinfect myself afterwards. Should be doing that anyway. Now I'm just going to go in with the flour, or powder flour, and I'm going to just set underneath my eyes and my chin area. And I'm going to use a brush for this because I don't want to use my sponge, and I'm going to go in kind of lightly because I'm not too sure if this shade is the shade that I should have bought. Go away. I'm going to start with this like that. But I don't want my face to be too matte at the same time. Wow. Oh wow. Like I can feel it setting. Like, you know when you first used to do baking, like many years ago, eons, like your face used to go, I can feel that. And that's only a little bit of powder that I'm using. That feels good. And to my nose as well, on my forehead. And as you can see, I'm just tapping. I'm not brushing. I'm tapping, pushing it into my skin, and then I'm just gonna put it everywhere. Now before I go on to the highlighter or bronzer, I'm going to spray my face with some of their setting spray. So shaking this, it feels like it's a mousse, but I know it's not because I've used it before. But shaking it, it sounds like it's a mousse inside and it's just going to come out all foamy, but it's not. But yeah. I'm going to spray down on my face now. Wow. Woo. The mist was strong with this one. And it's got a nice, really sweet smell. It doesn't smell too bad. But I'm going to let that dry down. And then I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. You know I hate doing my eyebrows unless I'm blocking them out, so I'm not going to do anything fantastical with them, but I'm going to do them nonetheless. So I'm just going in with the NYX Brow Precision Pencil. I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit. So with the Coffee and Cocoa palette, there are the shades Deja Brew, Antidepresso, You're Grounded, and La Vida Mocha. And because I'm wearing red today, I think I'm going to go in with some La Vida Mocha, and then probably touch up with a little bit of Antidepresso just because of my dark skin, yes. So I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones and bring it around. I'm just going to tap in lightly because I don't know how pigmented this is. Very pigmented. So let's go on to the other side. some on my nose. Yeah, I like that little nose glow. And yes, we're gonna go in with antidepressant now. And as you can see, I'm just using light washes. I'm not using a big amount because I want this look to be able to wear today. Not that I'm going anywhere. I'm sick. Yeah, lovely. Time for lipstick, I suppose. But not before I go in with my spray. I'm gonna hold this a lot further than usual. Because it comes out heavy. Ooh, look at me, glow glow. So I'm gonna go in with Skinny Dip from the Cake Pop Lippies. It's a nude collection, and yeah, because I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing after with my eyes, so I want something that I can wear with the eyes or maybe top it up later. And this collection retails for $49.50 I think here in the UK, which is a bit steep considering I only get that much lippy. But these are for me, they're not for clients, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, very smooth. I like it, I love it. Now the formula suggests that this is actually, it can come out sheer or not. Just depends on the pressure that you're putting on. But I'm going to go in with Peanut Butter Luster and just darken that up. Yeah, darken it up a little bit out on my outer corners. Maybe I should have just gone in with this one completely. I want to look highlighty and glossy and pretty for when I'm just sitting in the house. So I'm going to go in with You're Grounded. Yeah, the finger pickup was a bit too much. Just giving a little sparkle to my lip with La Vida Mocha. Just because when I think when you've got lips as big as mine, and I'm not saying my lips are really big and I'm not saying they're really small, but the size of them, I feel like they need like a little bit of gloss or sparkle on them. When they're matte, they can tend to look a bit cartoonish, and I like looking cartoonish, don't get me wrong, but I like to also look like a human. Yes, so this is what I'm happy with. I do have the mascara as well. I do have their eyelash icing, but I'm not going to put that on right now because I feel like I'm going to do another look. And that concludes the video. What do I think about the products? I love the products so far. When I said that it was full coverage, yes, it is full coverage, and no, I can't really feel it. I love how the company has formulated their foundation and highlighters or bronzers and lipsticks specifically. I don't want to say specifically, but it just seems like they paid more attention to their darker skinned people out there, their darker skinned customers, and then worked their way up, because everything that I'm looking at in the mirror and on camera, I feel really does complement my face, and I still look like me. I don't look like somebody else. Oh yeah, that lip's nice. I like it. So, if you want to see what I do with the Jolie Beauty palette to complete my look, then you need to click, don't you? Or go down to the description box and click the link there. Bye now.